Hello there everyone, it's me Harry, and today we're doing a brand new Care Bears video. So, why am I doing this video, you may ask? Well, I wanted to give out a little bit of history of all sorts, and just to express what I think of these plushes. You'll see them in a upcoming Legends of Caring special that I've done. But beforehand, let's take a look at what happened last Halloween. So, last September, Basic Fun released 3 brand new beanies. They released Trickle Sweet Bear. They released Spooky Sparkle Bear. And they released Skeleton Tenderheart Bear. Very fitting Halloween bears indeed. So, of course, we've already seen Tenderheart many times before. But, of course, this was the first time Basic Fun released plushes of Trickle Sweet and Spooky Sparkle. Spooky Sparkle being a brand new bear altogether. There is actually a brand new Halloween bear that was available through that Care Bears game on Roblox, but I've forgotten its name because I don't play Roblox. But unfortunately, these bears were only sold in the UK. That meant people who lived in the States and Canada weren't able to get these unless they imported them, or if they got Trickle Sweet through that mini promotional event that happened last year. I've forgotten what it was called though. So yeah, these are great little beanies. I think Spooky Sparkle is a very creative Care Bear because she's got fangs, and of course she's the very first Care Bear to have fangs. So these came by. They're all Eco Bears, of course, because you can see the little Eco symbol on all 3 of them. Let's put them away. And what happened at Toy Fair last year was that there were some brand new Halloween Care Bears about. Such as this Bedtime bear dressed up as a mummy. So, Basic Fun were trying very, very hard to try and not get the public to take pictures of them. They were really protective of that. They would only let the press look at them. And it turned out the reason why was because these brand new bears were actually part of a collaboration between Cloudco Entertainment and Universal Pictures. And this was the Universal Monsters collaboration. Care Bears x Universal Monsters. And there were 5 bears to collect in this range. There's Good Luck Bear, Tenderheart Bear, Cheer Bear, Bedtime Bear, and Grumpy Bear, all dressed up as classic Universal Monsters. Yeah. And yes, these are actually little boxes that they came in. So we'll have a little look at the boxes after I show you the plush, but let's take a look at the plushes. So I'll put them all together. Cheer Bear doesn't want to sit up at all. I don't know why. I'll just have to leave her down. And I'll put Bedtime Bear over here. Trying to fit them all onto the screen at once. But anyways, these are all 5 of the bears. So we'll take a look at all of them. So first of all, let me just put Cheer back up. I have to secure her to a box. I don't think she'll ever sit back. Maybe not. I'll just have to leave her down. That hair is way too heavy for her. The hair's overstuffed. But anyways, here's Grumpy, and he's dressed up as Frankenstein's monster. This is a very unique version of Grumpy. I love his head design. It's a very big square-shaped design, and there's these attached things as well. I've forgotten what they're called, but yeah. And there's stitching. There's a half-open eye. Even stitching on the belly badge and legs. And a nice black cloak. He certainly looks like a man-made Care Bear. And in comparison with the regular Grumpy, let me just move Bedtime out the way. There is certainly a big difference. Because the regular Grumpy, he's looking like that he's being grumpy towards Frankenstein Grumpy. He's a nice bright blue with a nice dark blue belly badge. whilst this is a more murky green colour with a lightning strike instead of a red heart, but it still has the blue teardrops, raindrops I mean. So, and the Care Bear symbols there. I don't have the tags they come with. I've put them away. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, the cloak's very well made, and I think the design is really cool. Grumpy is certainly a bear that I would definitely recommend getting. Let's put the normal Grumpy away. And next up, we have his companion, Cheer Bear, as the Bride of Frankenstein. Unfortunately, compared to Grumpy, Cheer Bear is not as good. Like, she's well made, but it's just that hair is really heavy. It just looks hideous. And if you try to sit her down, well, she's sitting down this time. Most of the time, you can just forget about it. And in comparison, here is the regular Cheer. So the pink colour on both of them are very similar. There's not much difference at all. I'll move these out of the way just so that I can just show you them better. But yeah. Yeah, the pink's very similar, except this is a little bit lighter. Like, there's still stitches, but not as many as the regular Cheer, and there's not even any on the feet. And she's just really, really heavy. And it's because of that hair. And like the stripes on the hair are cool. They do attach back to the ears. And of course the tail can go through the cloak, but it's just a bit of a disappointment if you'd ask me. Here's a Care Bear symbol. Let me just put the tail back in. I'm not sure if the tail's supposed to do that, or if mine's, or if my one has a stitching flaw or something. But it actually does fit in a bit. So, yeah. And the expression is that Cheer has a big, wide smile, but still, that massive blotch of hair is just hideous. I'm not a big fan of Cheer compared to Grumpy. Let me just grab the other bears I need to make it easier to do comparisons. Next up is Bedtime as the Mummy. This one is much more simpler than the other bears in this range, because it's essentially, it just looks like Bedtime Bear dressed up as a mummy with toilet paper or whatever, or just bandages. So his hair's all tan as well, rather than blue, like on the normal Bedtime. Let me just get the normal Bedtime. But there is a big difference between the colours of both of them. So the normal Bedtime is like a pale greeny blue colour, like the 16-inch plush that they don't make anymore. Whilst the other Bedtime is a more paler blue, like what he looks like on Care Bears Unlock the Magic and in artwork. And so the belly badges, of course, they're the same, except this one actually has wrappings around the moon, but it's still the same regardless. And then his button, the Care Bear symbol is the same as well as on the standard one. So this is a nice plush. Very simple, but sometimes simple is best. Next up is Tender Heart Bear as Dracula. Now this is another favourite of mine. I just think Tender Heart's design is so adorable. He doesn't even look scary. He just looks like someone you just want to give a big hug to, unless those fangs bite you. Look at the I think they're bat-shaped blush stickers. And then here is the regular Tender Heart for comparison. Oh, Here we are. So the standard Tenderheart is quite orangey, whilst Tenderheart as Dracula is actually more of a brownish orange, a bit similar to what Tenderheart's colour used to be, or like Tenderheart's Just Play plush from 2015. So if you have a look closely, Tenderheart has a really nice cloak. It's a very similar one to Trickle Sweet. There's a big diamond shape on his head. I don't know what that's supposed to be. And just look at him. He just looks adorable. He's even got lashes, even though obviously Tenderheart is a male Care Bear. So he's got the same brown thing. So yep. Zoom back down, and yep, Tenderheart as Dracula is a very nice plush indeed. Now let's move them away. And last but not least is obviously my favourite Care Bear, Good Luck Bear. And this time he's dressed up as the creature from the Black Lagoon. And this is a very unique specimen. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I messed up, yeah. This is a very unique specimen of a Care Bear. Especially when compared to the standard one. Even though, obviously, Good Luck is looking away from creature from the Black Lagoon, Good Luck. So he's got like these really strange like looking teardrops. Like, I don't know if they're not teardrops. I don't know what these kind of blush stickers are meant to be. Big smile, and he's got orange eyes. Frightfully scary. And then his belly badge, it's the same. There's some blue like bubbles of sorts on there. And he definitely looks very swampy. The green is very specimen to what a swamp could look like. He looks like someone who could go under drains and he'd just smell bad. But obviously this smells like a plush. And then, of course, the colour difference is very major. Nice bright green colour, a very murky green colour. And then when you have a look at the back, well, actually, his arms are actually a lot different from the standard plushes. He's got a four-fingered, like, arm hands. And they've got designs on them as well. And he's got those, I don't know what those are supposed to be. Got the designs on there as well. And then there's his Care Bears symbol. It's a bit scratched because I was using this for a video. And I think it must have rubbed on my hand or something. So, because the Care Bear symbols tend to rub off a lot. Because if you've seen in Legends of Caring, the Care Bear symbols on Dare to Care and Dream Bright and Togetherness are all, they've all scratched off. So I had to paint over them in permanent marker. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I think that the Care Bears Universal Monsters crossover theme is actually really nice. And of course, I haven't forgotten to show you the little boxes. So they're all the same except with the images on the sides. So this is Tenderheart's one. Tenderheart Bear as Dracula. There's the back. The backs are all the same. And then it says Sweet Horror. The tags also say the same things as well. It's kind of nice that they have these little boxes. It's quite cute. Here's Good Luck Bear as the creature from the Black Lagoon. His artwork looks really cool. I actually say this might even look better than the plush itself, but I'm not here to complain. Terrifyingly cute. Yeah, I just messed up again. Yeah, it's Bedtime Bear as the mummy. Just revived. Even though the artwork isn't always reminiscent of the plush. Cheer Bear as the Bride of Frankenstein. She's alive! And lastly, Grumpy Bear as Frankenstein. Or, well, Grumpy Bear as Frankenstein's monster. It's alive! There we are. So, yep, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.